And recording. So, this is my friend Megan. Say hello.
Hello.
And I wanted to have her talk with you guys today about being a friend with somebody with Lyme or a chronic illness. Okay. So,
There are some things that are really important. You have to be really patient if someone has a chronic disease, especially Lyme disease, because they get tired really fast. They kind of run out of stamina, and you can't be like, oh, let's go to the mall for 6 hours. You have to really, listen to them, because sometimes, like, the symptoms seem to be all over the place. So I've noticed that with Des, sometimes she'll seem fine, and then she just kind of goes, ugh. So it kind of creeps up on her, and sometimes you just don't feel good for a while, and maybe you can't go out. Maybe you should just hang out with them at their house, and, today we did laundry, and we cleaned, and we watched anime, and it was fun, because we spent time together, and you don't always need to go out, and just make sure that you're not exhausting them with big plans. And just be considerate. And just understanding, if they're hurting, don't be like, oh, or brush it off, because I feel like it's easy to be uncomfortable about it or not want to talk about it. But I remember asking her, what is Lyme disease? And she got really flattered. So, and she's asked me, I have depression and OCD, and she's asked me about it. And it is flattering if the person's open about it, if you're open about it too, and not just kind of like, oh, can we talk about something else?
yeah. You can't pretend it's not there.
Because it's there, and it's something you live with. And Destiny just turned 18, and I'm 19, and I'm going to take antidepressants till I die, otherwise I'm going to be depressed. And she's going to take Lyme disease treatment until she dies, otherwise it's
Gonna get worse.
So it's really hard to think, because you think when you're young, oh, you just take pills when you're old or you're sick, and knowing I have to take this every single day, otherwise I'll be in pain, I'll be crying, I'll be sick, either mentally or physically. That's really hard, and I think it's a lot of the reason why young people go on meds, and not that they go on meds, but why they feel bad going on meds.
Yeah.
And they really do help. So
it is hard being young.
if you see your friends taking pills and they have a chronic condition, just don't be weirded out by it, or don't be like, oh, those are just sugar pills. Because I had someone tell that to me once. Oh, those are just sugar pills. And I'm like, should see me without them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the same person, it's night and day.
Yeah.
So, and be supportive, because Lyme disease treatment, they always say it's just as bad as chemo. It's really hard on your system, and sometimes, the treatment isn't as good as, worse than, the cure is worse than the disease itself sometimes. So just be understanding, and, don't judge. It's expensive getting treatment.
Oh my god, that's for sure.
So if your friend doesn't have money to go shoe shopping with you, that's probably why.
Yeah. Just try to be understanding. Put yourself in their shoes.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm very appreciative to have a friend like Megan who understands so much.
And she understands me too. So if you don't have friends that understand, find new friends. There are people who will understand you and that love you and that get it.
Yeah.
And that even if they don't get it, they want to. So just hang in there, because there are good people out there. I really think that.
Thank you so much, Megan.
You're welcome.
And thank you so much for that message.
Thanks.
All right, well, bye guys.
Bye.
Hang in there.
Hang in there.